everybody, Taylor from Destination MTB coming at you with another video, and today I'm here at the beautiful Brian Head Bike Park in Utah. This is a severely underrated bike park in my opinion. It's about 5 or 6 hours from Southern California. It's not too far from Vegas. It's about 3.5 hours south of Salt Lake City. If you're within range of this bike park, why haven't you tried it out yet? It is super fun. I call Brian Head the king of chunk. The trails here are extremely chunky. You've got a ton of shale, so you got loose rock, but around the mountain you also have some added flow, great trails for beginners, great intermediate flow trails with jumps. Need I say more? There's a ton here, and today we're actually gonna go through all of the options here, all of the trails, POV that's open, with the exception of just one section of trail being the middle section of Lil Gritty. Trail crew has been doing an amazing job getting all the trails ready, so stay tuned for that. Tons of trails coming at you, all the POVs. Check it out, and I know you will love Brian Head Bike Park, and after you watch this whole video, you'll know you'll love it too. I'm gonna start the day off on a trail called Color Flow. This is their beginner trail, their green trail here on the mountain. And it is a really great option. Between the views down to Cedar Breaks Monument to our right, you can see all those red cliffs, to all the views down towards the north, which is towards Park City. As we wrap all the way around the mountain, this has got some of the best views. And if you actually look right up there, you'll see kind of like a little rock formation. And up on top of that, there's kind of an old monument up there. And that is an amazing lookout to go after your ride at the park. Just drive past the resort a little bit, and there's a dirt road that heads right up to that. Now, it is a little bit windy up there, so bring a windbreaker bring a sweatshirt. It's a little bit windy today in the park as well. So I'll try and keep the bike rubber side down. As you can see, there's lots of snow here still. Lots of snow. The trail staff has done a great job clearing all the trails and, well, making them all rideable. So let's see what it's all about. Let's go down Color Flow. Now, although this is a green trail, there are lots of really fun gap options, and the flow is actually really good. You can take high lines, you can flow through stuff. Ooh, like a little wet, soggy section there. And you can pick up some speed too. I do really appreciate green trails that allow riders to get up to speed a bit more. It's not steep, so it's not gonna scare people. But at the same time, for the more advanced riders, intermediate riders, you can test your faith in your machine. It's an off-camera corner there. Be careful of that. As you can tell, we're actually heading south around the mountain on the west side. So we're gonna wrap around and we'll get better and better views of Cedar Breaks Monument to our right. It's just so pretty up here. Great places to camp, hang out for a while. This little middle, this little lake. Love it. I'm not sure I'd want to swim in that one though. Got a little bonus jump on the right here. Not really a landing to that one. Then we have just a short little pedal up this hill, and I'll meet you at the top. We have reached the top of that little climb. I promise that's the end of the climbing for this trail. But take it with a grain of salt. Those who ride with me know that I've said that before, and it wasn't the truth. So I'm pretty sure it's the last bit of climbing. Cool little bonus hits. I love it when they add little bonus hucks to a green trail, especially ones that aren't really consequential, so that a beginner rider could maybe take this run a couple times, maybe just roll it the first time, and then start to get some air. I'm not taking the cheater line. Don't be that guy. That straight line was enticing though. Oh yeah. Got a lot more snowbanks over here. Preston, Joseph, and I fondly refer to those as our air conditioning units. If you get hot, find a nice flat one, lay down on both sides like a nice New York strip steak, get cooled off. So actually the opposite of what you do to a steak, but just ignore that part of the analogy. Ooh, nice flat corner there. Looks like they've widened this just a little bit since the last time I rode it, which really is nice for the beginner riders. Sometimes when you chuck somebody for their first time down a bike park, down a tiny little rib in a single track, it can be a little bit intimidating. Man, all this flow is just, woo, incredible. Hopefully I did not get any mud on the camera because I got it all over my face. Woo. Yeah, this section's really pretty in the fall. Some of the lower trails on the mountain have more aspen trees, but all the fall colors start to pop right through here. Came through here a couple years ago, right in fall foliage. It's mid-September, and man, this whole section was just gorgeous. It was on fire in a good way. Howdy, guys. Now, this is not a hiking trail, so theoretically, you shouldn't see hikers on it like that. There is a designated hiking trail that does come down from the top that we are not allowed on. So make sure you respect their trail, although it may look enticing because it's pretty steep and pretty rustic. But stay on this trail, that way hikers can have their fun and bikers can have theirs. Now we're in this quick little transfer. It's not uphill. Remember guys, I promised, it's not uphill, it's just kind of a transfer. And we're gonna go across, and we are going to pedal basically all the way across the mountain to the far side. So we started, headed really far to the south, then we headed west, and now we're gonna head all the way east. So that's how they tame this trail down a bit, so it's, it's a green trail, because most of the trails that are right down the face are really steep, and I would say some of them are actually more difficult than they're rating, but this one, I think they get it bang on. All right, well, I'm gonna transfer over and start it on a little bit more downhill. After a quick couple minutes of pedaling, we're back onto a little bit more downhill. We got these little bonus features starting up again. Little rock rolls, little rhythm sections, little stuff to practice your pumping skills. As I've mentioned in lots of other videos, I think pumping is a very underrated skill. It's the precursor to actually learning how to jump, and just gives you better technique, unlocks your hips, it makes you look more stylish. So I'd highly recommend you try it. And now we're heading into some of these berm sections. Now they are not really steep berms. As you can see, they are pretty mellow, designed for the trail speeds that this trail is meant for, those beginner riders, which actually is really nice. But then they also have this random gap jump there. Hey, I'm not complaining. It's just really nice because you don't really have to pedal. Just flow through it. Got a little marshy section. Oh, you got a little inside drop there. Looks like a roll. You can roll that. Take the outside, keep it smooth. These are just great corners. This is something that would be great to bring a, 7, 8, 9-year-old who's kind of learning how to do mountain biking. Gives you some breaks in between where you're not really having to work the bike as much. But then you also have these sections that speed up a bit more, like the one we're about to head into. That trail junction back there, you can choose your way down the mountain, but we're gonna stay on color flow. Man, this section is fast. I love it. I love it. But see, look at that. Natural braking. Didn't have to brake. That little uphill did it all for me. That's the sign of a really, really good trail design. And with how many rocks and how gnarly this terrain is, it's pretty shocking that they're able to build a green trail that's this accommodating for all of their riders. Now, you get really close to the Timberline trail. That's the one we will do next. And that is the exact opposite of the one we just did. That is the far east side of the resort. So we'll do the outsides and we'll work our way in. Man, these corners are really great. They're not super deep for the intermediate or advanced riders, but for somebody who just wants a scenic trip down, and then you have that one that's a little bit steeper. Just wants a scenic trip down the mountain through all the fall colors if you're here in September. This trail really is long. If you want a really long way down the hill, this is definitely your option. Oh, look at this. The parting of the snowbank. I love it. I can't believe there's snow this far down on the mountain. That's pretty incredible. Got a nice little chicane coming up here. Big right, big left. And look at all that subtle trail work. It's really smart to keep the water at bay with all the snow melt. We just crossed over Timberline there. Some cool wooden jumps we'll see on the next run. Oh yeah, nice little flow. Some compressions for the beginners to kind of learn on. Hey guys, do you see it? Do you see it? Brings me back to my high school days. It's a teepee! Shout out for whoever got that reference. Oh yeah, this is really, really great. As the mountain gets steeper, I can tell they're adding more berms to control the gradient. Very, very smart. Got some water here. And now you can kind of see all the way down to the village area. They've actually got a great patio. Have really good burgers. Actually sounds really good right now. I might do that. I've also got a lot of activities, cornhole, stuff for the kids. So they really are making an effort to make this a whole family destination. And this trail factors into that perfectly. You could lap this all day and the trail's long enough and has enough interesting features that, yeah, I don't think you'd really get bored. I mean, I personally could ride this all day and have fun. And that's saying something. We're gonna cross down the lower. This is where all the trails start coming in from all these tree lines. Now we'll ride all of them in this video, but every single one of these tree lines has trails in it. So Wildflower, Lil Gritty, Grissender. There's like a tank trail, Malicious Woods, Timberline, lots of options, and well, let's head back up and explore. We can go and access halfway through Timberline. We got these little bonus lines here. Pretty cool little option. Oh, this loose shale makes cornering on this stuff really gnarly. See if I can get across. All right. And this is where Timberline would actually cross this road. So to our right, it's the exit of Upper Timberline. We're heading on to, you guessed it, Lower Timberline. I'm guessing that they will open Upper Timberline in the coming weeks, but since they got so much snow this winter, there's a lot of trails they have to clean up. And I've heard rumors that we may find a snowbank on this trail. We'll have to see. So that's like the quick little interlude. This is kind of where the downhill starts. We got the young shredders up here. Howdy, guys. And now we're heading into Timberline. Got some rock drops here. Oh yeah, that'd be dangerous to gap into. Like a chunky drop. Woo-hoo. Oh wow. Well, we found the snowbank. I'm not gonna be doing that table. Let's see if I can get up to speed here. Woo! Getting sprayed with all the snow. Nope, not enough speed. Not enough speed. Sorry, guys. All right, little thread the needle line in there. Ooh, there's like a lot of line splitting here. Ooh. It's kind of an interesting line. Kind of looks like they used this for a race recently. I see a lot of race lines. Ooh. Oh! All over the place, guys. Woo! We're clear for takeoff. Little drops. Oh yeah. Really flat corner there, you gotta be careful of that one. Now this is the furthest east trail on the mountain. You do have a lot more trees. Oh look, skinny. Squirrel. A little drop here. Ooh, I'm glad I remembered that was a drop. That's actually pretty gnarly. All right, we got it's like a double black line. Little gap down here. Oh yeah. Oh, this is good. It's really tight, so you really have to maneuver right. Oh, so much mud. With all that snow melt on the top of the mountain, I got some creative lines going on through here. Now, for whatever reason, there's quite a bit of wind today, which is making a lot of the jumps a little bit sketchier to ride. So we got like a trail merge. That's where the Z connector actually comes in. I'll ride that later. That comes off of Lil Glitter. Now, there is a rock huck here. You can huck this. I got a photo with this guy earlier. Howdy. Before the wind kicked up, got a couple hucks. This is where Timber Trail kind of gets a little bit chunky. You got some roots, you got some rocks. It gets quite a bit tighter in here. You can see the aspen trees get pretty close. You want to try and hold speed as much as you can, like I'm not doing. Woo! We're gonna turn left onto Timber Trail here. We got a little rock huck on the left side, and then we're coming down to a little wooden ladder feature. Hold your speed around this corner. Get around that tree. Woo! Super fun. This is a little bit sheltered from the wind. We got a little huck here. Oh, if I remember correctly, There's like jumps in here. There's no way I'd be able to clear that today. And now we start this traverse that goes across the mountain. And we've got lots of trail options to choose from here. The first one you can go down is Lil Gritty, which has got some tech. I'd say it's probably the shortest option. Pretty straight, right back to the lift. You'll see that on our right, and I'll hit that just a little bit later. And then up here, through these trees, you got the entrance to Wildflower, which is considered to be their most difficult trail. It actually crosses right here. Howdy, guys. And we're gonna continue across. I'll show you where the other entrances are. To the right, you got the Timberline, lower Timberline. So I actually just jumped off of Timberline, and now we're heading down on the far side where there's a really cool wooden feature waiting for us at the bottom. Got a little inside rock drop there. Sick. Get up here. Yoo! Super sick. So it's a fun little run down that goes from the far east of the mountain all the way to the far west. Ride down, get on the lift. Let's do it again. We're back on Timberline, and we're gonna turn left onto Timber Glitter. Now, as you might be able to guess from the name, it connects Timberline to Lil Glitter. Now, this was the newest trail the last time I came here. So, I don't really remember it very much. Oh, that is super sick. Little step up, little rock plop drop. That's tech, I like that. Yet again, we see the mix of Brian Head tech with just enough flow to give you some respite from all the chunkiness. Oh yeah, this is really good condition considering how much snow they got. This little rock drop, nice big catch berm. Woo! I'm getting caught a little bit on the insides there. Fix my technique. Now we are back onto Lil Glitter, which is the trail we rode a little bit before. Speed whoop! That is so fun. Flow around this corner, hold some speed. There's a bonus huck right there. I like this little tech line around the trees. A little jump over the rock. Howdy, guys. After the quick trip through the meadow, let the flow continue. So in this run, we're actually gonna be doing Timber Glitter into Lil Glitter into Grissender. The names here are pretty comical. As you can see, the berms are a little bit chewed up. To the right, there's the Z-line connector. We'll hit that in another video. Oh shoot, I got a pedal. Woo! The headwind makes that one a little bit tricky to clear. I'll huck into that. Man, this is just so good. I just love the combination of pretty rugged tech and flow. Forces you to be on your toes. Oh man, that headwind. Whew. Big, nice berms. And now we're coming into one of these trail junctions You can head right onto lower glitter, but we're gonna actually head across over to another piece that takes a bunch of routes down. We got Lil Gritty, we got Tanks, and Grissender, which is the one we are going to take down. Now, we just got a small little traverse here, get onto this fire road, and we will be greeted with the first entrance, which is Lil Gritty, but got a little bonus hit for the looks of it. Oh yeah, nice. Now that's lower, Lil Gritty. I'll hit that a little bit later, but this is more of a flow run. So we're gonna head down Grissender. I love how it's like a blue flow trail and it starts out with like a chunky rock garden. That is so on brand for this resort. Woo! Little popper there, I like it. Man, there's rocks in the berms, guys. I'm gonna rename these rock garden berms. They're still pretty smooth though. Oh, guys, that's a berm. I lost all my speed, but I was too excited. All right. Oh, a little rhythm section. Like it. Got all these compressions. Oh yeah. Little rock work. I like it. I like it. Little rhythm section. I like it some more. Oh man. This is so good, guys. Ooh, that's kind of a jackknife. Probably recommend going around the outside there. We got some trails merging here. We're gonna hang a right and stay on Grissender. Now there are some little bonus lines in here, I think. Got like a tech slow line, yeah, right here, around this corner. Love it. Such a cool line to add in there. Break up the flow a bit. This is such a great trail. Such a good intermediate option. And now we're on to the ending section where just waiting to get down to the lip. There's got that little pocket. I've seen so many people wad in that corner. So just be careful. We're gonna head down, get back on the lift for another run. Yoo! Back up at the top, we're gonna take a run down Little Glitter, which is considered to be a blue flow trail. But of course, in true Brian Head fashion, you got shale and rocks. So it's a very interesting version of a flow trail, but this is definitely one of my favorite runs to do all the way down. It's just got a little bit of everything. These berms are nice. Try and get them wide. Resist the urge to go inside there. It's not faster. Nice big berms. A little speed compression. Super fun. These berms are actually holding really, really well. They just opened this afternoon because they had to clear a bunch of snow. And just around this corner, there's actually a snow bank. So there's usually a double that you hit coming out of this corner, but it would shoot you right into that snow bank. So luckily I saw that from the lift. We got another snowbank here, and then we're snow-free all the way down. Got a couple of these straightaways across the ski runs. We got some good chunky rocks still sliding around. Now you can get to this trail by jumping off of Lil Gritty there. So coming down that waterfall and then turning, that's an option. I'm gonna try and hold as much speed as you can because there's a step up coming up. Woo! Super fun. The wind is actually at my back when I'm heading east, and it's in my face when I'm heading west. So all the jumps this direction, super easy to clear. Coming back, not so much. I don't know if that's a normal occurrence for it to be pretty windy here. Oh, the flow has begun. I just love the fast speed sections here. We got this speed whoop into the wind pushing me down. That's kind of cool. And around this corner, you got a couple lines to choose from. Got a middle huck, tech line, right line, and then you want to hold your speed because there's this little jump right here up over the rock. And now we have a nice little interlude across the ski run. You can see some of those views looking out towards Salt Lake City. This place has sneaky good views, guys. Like, you wouldn't think, oh, Brian Head, Utah, amazing views, but it really does. All right. Oh, let's get into this one. We're into the wind. I'll do my best, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, super floaters. I love those nice little redirections that go uphill. Grade reversals, slowing your speed down. Now we're going into the wind. See if I can hold my speed for this jump coming up. Here we go. Take this right line. Oh yeah. Almost. Little gap there. Rocks in the landings. So on plan for Brian Head. Oh yeah. Try to hold some speed. We got an inside jump here. Oh yeah. I made it, guys, I made it. Oh, I love that left-hand berm. Super nice. Now we're getting to this middle trail junction. If you want to dip onto color flow, you can. Or if you want to turn left, you actually can go hit some of the more difficult trails. We're gonna head on to Lower Glitter. Let's get this glittery party started. Now, if I remember correctly, this has got some really cool rock work in here. Trail builders definitely showing off. Oh yeah, there it is. That is so cool. The ride's really smooth. Ooh, more rock work. Nice. Oh, there's a little gap here too. Oh yeah, I got it. Woo! Into the wind, I wasn't sure if I was gonna get that one. Now we're flowing onto Lower Glitter, where this is actually going to get into the trees, so it'll be a little bit more sheltered. Heading in, we got a little fun little rock roll. Gotta squash off that. Got a couple turns here. Hold speed for the jumps, guys. Hold speed for the jumps. Ew. Nice little like right hand table there. Super sick. This trail just really does hold character all the way down. Nice flow, nice jumps, not too steep, not too pedally. We're back on Little Glitter, but we're actually going to cut right onto the Z-Line connector. Now this is a cool little black tech trail that branches off here. It looks like it's got some flow to it. Little roller, little jump. Oh, don't take that ride. Yeah. Woo! Oh, this is sick. Looks like you could huck that if you wanted to. And then we got a drop. This is kind of cool. If you really want to get over to Timberline, this is a great way. I believe there's a little hidden downhill here. Nice. And now we're actually back onto Timberline. Now just off of Timberline, you'll find this old color country trail. I was told this is one of the newer additions, so it's got a little bit of flow to it, some snappy berms. Let's check it out. A nice little flow here. Oh yeah, this is cool. It still has that like raw, what's this? Oh yeah, nice. Still got that raw Brian Head feel, but it's got a little bit more flow to it, which is welcome after some of those upper trails get pretty chunky. Ooh, what's this? Little option A, option B. I wonder if you can actually huck that up. Oh, looks like we got a short little climb here. Get up over the hill. I can see the lift, so I know we're kind of in the area of the green trail, color flow. Oh yeah, guys. Woo! We found the big berms. Love it. Yeah, these are the berms you want to get pitted on for sure. Oh yeah. Woo! Nice little table. Take as high as I can. Oh, rollers. Little gap there. Sick. That is so cool. Now it's still raw. Still got some bumps in here. It's not like a sidewalk, but oh boy, is it fun. You can kind of hold a little bit more speed than some of the other chunky trails. Ooh, woohoo! Grissender. That is a really cool addition. We're back up at the top of the trailhead of Lil Glitter and Lil Gritty, and we are going to head down Lil Gritty. Now, although this trail was made, I think before Philadelphia Flyers got their mascot, it does remind me of Gritty, their big orange weird mascot thing. Strange thing to think about while you're hurtling down a trail, but I know, that's where my mind goes. But Lil Gritty is a black diamond tech trail. As you can tell, it is pretty chunky, like the rest of the mountain. Lots of little small drops, rocks, lots of loose shale too. So you gotta be careful because basically you could be braking on one of those pieces of shale and not slow down. Now it has a couple really difficult features. First one is coming up to our right. You don't have to do this one. This is a double rock roll. It's got a little drop at the end. And going into the shale, really hard to stop. You almost have to slow to a crawl. And then I'm gonna try to turn left here in the shale. I got it. I got it, guys. Now, if you were to go left there, that would go down to Wildflower. I'm gonna hit that trail just a little bit later. This is another tech section coming up. A Lil Gritty's couple of different lines. I do kind of like this outside line because it sets up nicely for this little stump. Really fun little tech line. And this is where Lil Gritty is actually closed. So I'm here pretty early season. We just got spit onto Lil Glitter. But Lil Gritty, lower Lil Gritty, is actually open, so we're gonna head down and I'll catch you there. We've made our way to the Aspen Way access road, which is how we're going to get to the lower Lil Gritty. That actually is open right now, but you can't forget about the extra credit lines. Now, I haven't ridden this today, but it is open, and I remember it from a couple years back. Send it in here, and a little jump into the chunk there. That is pretty funny how smooth that ladder is. And then you got the chunk. There's a tech rock. Oh, guys, the most important part about falling is that you get back up again. So I'm gonna say that that line is not the right line. I would definitely recommend going off of the rocks. because actually they may look more intimidating, but it is just a little bit easier. All right, back on target. All right, heading into the woods. Little gap into the chunk there. Very nice. Oh yeah, gotta hold some speed here. Get over this double, yeah. Yoo-hoo! Very nice flow. Now we're crossing the final access road and going on to the final piece of Lil Gritty. I wonder if that's like Gritty's baby. I don't know. This is a nice little section, drop section there. Getting drifty. Woo! We got a nice little rock roll here. Oh yeah. You gotta be careful here. There's like a rut on the left side. You just let her go. Let this druid eat. All right. And there you go. That is upper and lower Lil Gritty. All right, everybody, this may or may not be the moment you've been waiting for. And that's the point where we head down Wildflower, which is their double black trail, experts only. I have not ridden this yet today, so we are gonna find out together what it looks like. This is a very steep trail compared to the others. I'm guessing that's where it gets the double black rating, because to be honest, I don't really feel like it has anything more difficult than what's on Lil Gritty. But just because of how incredibly steep this whole trail is. I mean, if you look at the trail map, the line just goes straight down the mountain. It's pretty aggressive. And this is going to be our first look at how loose and torn up it is. It's got a lot of loose rock on it, which can be a little bit challenging because you never know what the rocks are gonna do. Now there's a drop to the right, but I'm not sure what it looks like. Looks okay. A little plop drop there. Now we're gonna head down this little traverse section. Trail isn't too bad here. Just a couple little bumps. Just try and stay on the trail. And then, if you're here on a day where it's not windy, like not today, you can jump that. But it just so happens to be right into the wind, so you want to be careful because that is definitely one that could take you for a ride, if you know what I mean. All right, now we're into this little meadow section. And actually, it's kind of treacherous with all the rain ruts, to be honest. Looks like the trail's getting really oh, rock right in the middle, really narrow up here. Really one line. And now is the calm before the storm because it is about to get really, really steep. Now there are tons of line throughs here. You can jump, you can gap, you can go high, you can go wide. I'm just gonna be taking the main line most people are taking. One of my favorite lines is actually on this trail. There's a really cool waterfall to our left up here, but unfortunately, I think it looks pretty holed out. So I just took the safe line there. It's the line most people are taking. And now cross the road. You could bail out there to the left and hit a different trail. You don't have to keep going on the Wildflower. And then up here, you just gotta be careful. There is a right turn. That is very easy to miss. And I'd be lying if I said I hadn't missed that before. All right, so we're now on to lower Wildflower. And this is one of the more stunning trails in the fall because it's just lined with all these aspen trees. So man, the fall colors are just crazy, just oranges and yellows everywhere. Man, a lot of downhill speed drops there. That's new. And We don't want to miss Wildflower. All right. Now we're going to hit another junction. So this is the trail you've seen already. And now we're heading into the very bottom section of Wildflower. There are some really cool plop drop features in here. You do not want to ride this trail if you are not comfortable doing plop drops and tech, because this one right there, that's pretty tricky. We got this one outside. You can roll that one. You can roll this one. And then we're gonna go straight into here. Got another plop drop. And we're into the field and back down to the lift. So as you can see, that is a very, very short and steep trail, but it's a great option if you want a little bit more gravity in your day. Thank you so much for joining me on this overview of the Brian Head Bike Park in Utah. I know you're sure to love this trail, and if it looks like I've been through battle, it's because I have. It is a war out there. Super chunky, super fun, full day of shredding, got all the trails in, and man, I always wonder why I don't come back here more, and I'm gonna make sure that I get back here later this year because, man, I need more of that chunk. Well, until next time, remember, go fast, get drifty, and don't suck. And just as a bonus, Dara, I left these huge sunglasses on for you.